That's a 100. I don't know. That wasn't a coin, that was a grenade. Yeah, it was. That was dirty. Heading through M79, trying to lay down some smoke in the meantime. It's not going to be. Solus does hit the deck though. Founders Scarface, and this is looking horrible rough. So very good shots going through from Regnum Kaya, by the way, from that position we were talking about before. They're currently holding up towards that north side.
Shame for Secret as well. If Team Secret were looking to build and compound off the points they were able to accumulate into game 2, it's not really going to work out as well from here. You go down relatively early, third squad to exit stage left. It's been a massive cool off as well over on the side of Yangon Galacticus, considering how impactful they were with that opening game. But let's dial in here with Alpha 7. Pmwc, clean connection over the top side. Pmwc giving as good as they get. And fair play to them. It's actually been impressive how good they've looked in terms of the amount of pressure that must be on this squad. Got to deliver. Full commit on this. Push up with the DBS. Oh, it's clean for the first, but the fight back with the moves. Ravo starting to really bring the heat towards the but Nate's running in from the side as well. Alpha 7 with a lot of targets on them.
Revo canonically touted as the best shotgun player in the entire world. Hard to deal with him when he's flying through the air, gliding on the back of those wings, the DPS. Like taking shots over towards him. His 4 thrives, the backstab, and Alpha 7 was stuck between a rock. The hard place there. Noki once again playing anchor down towards that south side. I think I honestly 4 thrive. To a very, very good position here in the circle. Do you think they have a good chance here? And now taking away first place spot. Nepturo, unfortunately, mistaken on that call. This is a big push coming through from Aura. And where is Silas?
Where is he indeed? Horror as well, just getting away with absolute liberties. They're going for some big commits. They're actually completely flipping it on its head of saying, well, you're kind of playing this passive game, but then you suddenly throw the heat up. The tempo control is really good for them. They're keeping the other squads guessing. Been great fights. They're starting to find themselves opportunities for eliminations. And again, like you were saying, as much as this is great for 4 thrives, you've already been able to build up some points. The rest of the squads that in the overall rankings for the day, they're all gone. Anyone else that actually accumulated a nice amount have already been taken out. You can see it's the bottom end that is still alive with the overall points here. This could really have some chance to leapfrog you up. So this is a big game for a lot of the squads down towards the bottom side right now.
Absolutely, for AX particularly, they want to jump further up the rankings here. Horror as well. Want to show a lot of these teams what they've got to offer. But 4 thrives could up themselves massively up for this game. Getting a lead of something like 20 points on the third match of the day. Alpha 7 and Yangon Galacticos being down early. And Vision's only just breaking into the 20 points now.
Aura's still going. I mean, that's Vision being completely removed, blinded by the power of Aura Esports. No fear living up to his name. As the rest of the squad's playing with that sleepy Sky back-to-back. 8 eliminations combined between the two of them. Some impressive maneuvers. And we've obviously sort of touting, 4 thrives. They're in a good spot. If AX were able to find an opportunity to get the drop on them here, sort of picking the pieces from the sidelines with the scout setup they've got, it could be a bit of a change of pace. They've not looked too bad over the course of the day so far, but taking down a team like that would be huge for them. They've been a nice piece of 4 thrives to get back up to all 4 players. That's unfortunate. Trapped on the edge, nothing you can do. That's the last man going down, so we do wave goodbye to Firefox.
They've been stuck out on that eastern side for such a ridiculous amount of time. It was easy for them, but we're able to have some pretty cool moves around the map and having some decent rotates into position. They've just not had the staying power in these matches at all. Not been able to dig those boots in to the ground. Felt like we'll be taken down by Sky, which is, to be honest with you, the speed at which he went down, that was an unbelievable spray coming through from Sky.
Sky's looked crisp today, dude. Like some of the shots he's being able to find.
Fans being just loving us as a team, and I'm going to try and do them as proud as I can. For Sky, he's always been a phenomenal member of multiple different. I think he's found a very nice spot here on Horror. Yeah, he is the star figure on that team, but by no means is he not backed up by some of the other players on the squad. I mean, No Fear's been around for a huge amount of time, and Sleepy and Jiggle here really feel like they have melded into the team very, very well. Yeah, Horror's definitely a team to keep your eyes on.
I think maybe that's working for him as well, where it's not, the whole squad sort of playing against each other whilst being a team.
Yeah.
Being set up where there is sort of, no need for the ego. Everyone's happy to just set each other up, and it's working well, dude. Like, they're passing that baton brilliantly.
It's funny as well because Sky is played on like quite a lot of highbrow squads, let's say, where he's not always been the player that everyone looks towards and is like, that's the top player on that squad. So it must be quite nice to be on a team now where he is that star player, but he's still quite a hopeful dude. So, getting set up, he's always there looking to capitalize, help his team find that success. And this is an unbelievable position. I talked about earlier where Regnum Kaya tried to pick it up early into the game, and it would have had a massive success for them should they have been able to hold it versus Horror, but they just came in very, very fast over towards that position. It was super difficult. They're on the outside of the circle now, though, with Nomshim, Red Force, over towards AX or Influence Rage.
Yeah, it's been good shots, but it's the fact that they're not really fully able to convert off the back of it, the cycling of those knocks being really just stalemated. Henry here, you get the POV from the man, spamming over towards the side. Good split as well for the backside. Sleepy still gets the tag back in. That's an instantaneous shot onto Henry.
Was immediately shut down there. Henry, I think, was on 12 bullets left in the next magazine, so wasn't a lot at all. That's 3 loot crates, by the way, that I can see on the map there. And those could create some cover, which Horror's going to have to set on this flying V. He's going to have to be very, very quick. Horror sends out, though, and no one's currently taking shots. Idiot is here currently encapsulated in smoke. Goes down. Arya coming out next, and Horror efficiently gets themselves over there, but can they get their player back up again?
4-5's been doing what they've been doing for so long here as well. The minute there's an opportunity set up by someone else, that's when they capitalize from it. So AX open up the fight. You see the weakness there on Aura. They come in for the sideline sweep, get some damage in. Non-ship Red Force as well, finding an opportunity to get one shot in from the back, and that's all they really needed. It's fragmented the squad. They go down from having 4 members looking really clean to just 2 isolated split on them.
I think it's good, though. Honestly, if I'm fully analyzing this, Horror makes a sacrifice and it pays off for them. Yes, they lose 2 players, but given that moment, it gave time for both No Fear and Sky to get further into the circle. Such an important moment for them where it actually could have gone really, really wrong. And that's what you want from teammates. Teammates who are ready to make the ultimate sacrifice for you in the game to allow you to get a little bit further, a little bit more points on board. Beautiful stuff.
That's what I mean, the lack of ego. See it there, everyone's playing for the big picture. They're not worried about the stats, they're worried about the placements, they're worried about how it results overall for their tournament run. That's a brilliant way to think about it. Got the late backs down potentially from Influence Rage. I mean, that's Law, the solo member with Red Force trapped, living on borrowed time inside the hut. Near miss from the nades as well, dashing them towards them. 4-5s have been able to play on the back foot for quite some time, wait for everyone else to come towards them. Now they do have to advance. Horror, of course, with 2 players, like we said, still could have influence. The quick trades are met. One shot back over 4-5, taking issues with the Hunshin go down. Falak with a quick shot back over. That's No Fear out of action. Law still just belly crawling forward. I mean, look at the split here. A chance for at least a sneak into that second place.
He had the 1 nade and the 1 Molotov, so could have actually efficiently cleared out for Rise, but 12 eliminations, now looking for the 10 point. Bobs up just as he gets rest there, and that could have been absolutely treacherous for them. And now Nade's getting sent over the top, and it's unbelievably absolutely blazed. The big moving forward drive taken to a 24-point game. Massive scenes.
Brilliant teamwork, never over-egging it as well. So comfortable playing their own game, always following up. If someone else went in for a fight, they were ready to clean up, ready to engage. Good rotates on it, and they're going to be happy with that one. But that is a massive gainer.
It's huge. You were talking about it as well, where you were saying that a lot of our top teams are just out early, and it was really only 4 drives still going.